fire.
I used to have this little clock that used to sit up on our mantle at my house, and every night I would sort of turn off the light to the family room there, and I'd watch that little clock sort of go into the dark. And clocks have such a personality to them, you know. I mean, they literally have a face, they have little feet, that it was very easy to sort of come up with an idea where a clock would be in a clock shop and have an attitude and a personality. And I think what was really interesting about making Tick-Tock Tale, it was at a time where we didn't have a lot of the animators at our disposal. We had trainees at the time, and those trainees really did a lot of the heavy lifting on this short. A lot of people put some hard work into it. We were a little team, but we had a lot of fun doing it, and I hope you enjoy it.
You there! Stay right where you are! Stop!
Most of our characters that we like to create actually are sort of modeled after people that we know or have elements of ourselves in them. I think that's where we draw a lot of our inspiration from. So McGee, as a character, is the
Christmas Eve Command Center
coordinator, right?
Yeah.
NPCECCC for short, something like that, I think. She's there to manage prep and landing elves and make sure that their job is done on time. And she has a similar look and a similar design is inspired by, you know, someone that's on part of our team, someone we work closely with. Maybe visually, there's a little bit of a similarity you can see there.
It's interesting having a character modeled after yourself. It's weird to see, and things that they would write into the script was like, wait a minute, I don't act like that.
Oh,
I don't
yes,
say
she
that.
does.
We're so excited for you to see Prep and Landing, Operation Secret Santa. It's really near and dear to our heart, and we hope you'll enjoy it just as much as we had making it.
Hey, Wayne, do you think this is some sort of drill or something?
Beats me, partner. You just had to meet her here immediately.
You're late. Lanny? Wayne?
Oh, roasting chestnuts, McGee. What's the deal here?
I know as much as you do. Clearly a silent night operation. Your contact is waiting. In there. Good luck. And if something happens to you, I just wanted to say, I'm claiming your snowmobile.
I canceled the insurance.
Okay, bye.
What does she mean if something happens? And who's this contact?
Come on, it's a big guy's sleigh. Can only be one person.
Mrs. Claus?
Shh. Keep your voices down. Would you boys like some hot chocolate? I'm not sure if it's appropriate for a secret meeting, but oh, what the heck? Anything for you prep and landing elves. Aren't you the stealthy ones?
Yep, that's us.
Oh, good, because I have an important mission for you. I need your special skills in retrieving this item.
A wooden box?
It's tucked away in a secure location, inside Santa's office. Of course, he practically lives there. He's so busy this time of year. But he does take his daily nap just before 3 o'clock. I recorded some more details on this little doohickey here. Don't let me down, boys.
It's a bad idea, Wayne. Sneaking into Santa's office while he's sleeping? Ooh, we're going on the naughty list for sure.
What's this?
My hat?
And what are you doing right now?
Worrying?
And what do we do when we worry?
Put it in the hat?
Very good.
Stay in the hat, stay in the hat, stay in the hat.
Wayne? What do you think? You two are going on the naughty list. You get gold. Ho, ho, go.
I think my hat is leaking.
Gee, I hope this is recording. Is this thing on? Okay, this tree thingy should be on the bookshelf. You need to lock each section into place.
I was never that good at trimming the tree.
Oh, wait. The most festive side always faces out.
Got it.
What's happening? I have no idea. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up. Great garland.
By now, you should be in Santa's secret workshop. This is where my husband likes to tinker around and keeps all of his treasures and, oh gosh, mostly just stuff I don't want in my house.
This is so tinsel.
Oh, watch out for that giant nutcracker. We used to have it in our foyer, and I would trip over that thing. They should have called it a hip cracker. Now, let's see. The box is probably somewhere around his workbench. Just look for that giant pile of manly clutter.
Jingle time. You know what this calls for?
The old gift exchange.
Yes! Great job, tree skirt. Frostbite.
Permission to worry now? Permission granted. We're out of time!
Not quite.
Oh, I've waited so long for this day. Santa's had this wheel piece tucked away for a long time now, but the rest of it, I finally managed to find again.
What is it?
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Oh my. Is this what I think it is? The first toy I ever made. Thank you. Thank you all so much.
Mission accomplished, partner.
I really wanted that snowmobile.
So The Ballad of Nessie, in my mind, had the longest development period of any short film in the history of Disney animation. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, actually, when I was a kid, I used to draw these little dragon characters all over the place. I drew them on napkins when my folks would go out to dinner. I drew them everywhere. And then 20 years later, I went to animation school and I had to do a student film. And I thought, what should I do my student film about? And I thought, well, why don't I utilize the character that I'd been drawing for the last 20 years?
What's remarkable to me is how similar it is in certain ways to what the final short that we directed, became. When we met with our composer, Michael Giacchino, who's done the music for all of our projects, he came in with a musical theme that he had himself written many, many years ago.
When you have a strong piece of music, it just really immerses you into that whole world of Nessie. It is You feel like you're there and you're in there with her.
And now we're happy to present to you The Ballad of Nessie.
In the bonny blue highlands where the bagpipes play, lives a creature called Nessie. But it wasn't always this way. Before her great loch had ever been seen, shy Nessie lived life on the moors of Glenkeen. She was rumoured a monster, which wasn't quite right, for she was really a softie with no bark and no bite. And with a wee friend that she had, the kind, loyal and true, they played hide and seek in a pond, just for two. Until one gloomy grey day, at 2:15, from some distant dark land came a tartan-clad crew. With no time to waste and a toot and a bugle, no expenses were spared for Tycoon McFrugal. This place is perfection. It's just what I need. With a few slight corrections, it'll be heaven indeed. Her small protests fell on naught but deaf ears.
Whoa, brilliant, sir, brilliant!
Nessie's anger burned bright. Her eyes flickered with tears. Then a friend scolded and told her, "Keep a stiff upper lip. Dinna cry. Be a brave heart. Chin up now. Pip, pip." Nessie gritted her teeth and decided to pack her whole kit and caboodle and her dear friend, McQuack. She set off to search for a new pond they could surf, a place with no golf clubs and no astroturf. But every pond was empty, every well was dry, every trough was spoke for, yet still she had to try. She travelled each road and sought out every route. But instead of finding home, poor Ness got the boot. And the reward for her efforts, it was always this quip.
Only wee babies cry. Chin up now, pip, pip.
Nessie finally pooped out. She'd reached the end of her rope. Where do you go when there is no more hope? She stifled a whimper and a lump in her throat. Chin up now, pip, pip, she recited by rote. What began as a trickle soon turned to a shower. Nessie cried and she cried by the hour. She cried cups and pitchers and bottles and buckets. She cried tubs and barrels, quintets and quintuplets. For days Nessie cried, nay, for weeks on it went. Till one day she sniffed, her tears finally spent. In surprise, she looked up at McQuack there, afloat, Duncan in a bobbin, and what looked like a moat. Nay, 'twas a lake, a great loch. Nessie gasped in delight. Sure, 'twas paradise, with no golf tee in sight. Nessie learned herself a lesson on that bright and happy day, and it bears worth repeating, no matter what folks may say. Dinna be afraid to cry, It really is okay. Sometimes it's through our tears we find a better way. As for Nessie and McQuack, well, they're still there, I guess. Forever playing hide and seek all along Loch Ness.
So the original idea for the Tangled Ever After storyline was that they wanted to do a wedding for Flynn and Rapunzel. It was something that we didn't get to do in the movie.
We wanted to give people the wedding. We don't want to make fun of it. We wanted you to feel like you saw Flynn and Rapunzel get married, but we also thought we'd like to spend some more time with Maximus and Pascal and see what kind of trouble they could get into.
Coincidentally, when we were in Story on Tangled Ever After, the actual royal wedding of William and Kate was happening at the same time in London.
Yeah, it was a really fun way to caricature real-world events and bring them into our fairy tale world. This is Tangled Ever After. I hope you have as much fun watching it as we did making it.
This is the story of the day my life ended.
Eugene.
I'm kidding! It was the happiest day of my life. Our wedding day. The biggest shindig to hit the kingdom in forever. Everyone dying to catch a glimpse of me. Us. I meant us.
Everything was perfect, just like I always dreamed it would be.
Yeah, everything was Oh, come on! They still can't get my nose right.
It was a magical day, and everything went just as we planned.
Well, almost.
Wow.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to celebrate the joining of Rapunzel and Eugene in marriage. They will live their lives together as husband and wife in everlasting peace. May I have the rings?
Those were my grandmother's wedding rings!
The kingdom is lost!
And the mutual respect which they bring to their life together had their roots in the love and friendship and guidance you have given them. The union of held in reverence, dignity, honor, respect.
Frying pans! Remember the frying pans here!
That's the signal. Release the doves.
There's the doves. Release the lanterns.
In everlasting peace. May I have the rings? I now pronounce you husband and